What's up, guys? It's MPP here again with another Imperfect Foods box, or two as you can see, and I have some amazing stuff, as always, of course, because it's from Imperfect Foods, in this box that I wanted to show you guys. I got all of this for $63.23, so let's get going on what we got here. First off, I got an organic pineapple. My kids love pineapple. I'm just going to take this guy and I'm either going to grill it or I'm going to put it into smoothies. And for those of you who are looking at the pineapple going, oh, it's not very yellow, it's not very ripe. The outside of the pineapple actually doesn't determine the ripeness. The top of the pineapple does. And so what you want is you want it to be straight like this, and you want it to be kind of flexible. And then if it starts to brown or get hard, then you know that the pineapple's getting overripe. And that's where you'll start to see like soft spots in it and stuff. And you don't want it to be spiky to where it hurts you, because then that means that it's underripe. So it's always the top of the pineapple that tells you how ripe or not it is. I have some really nice Asian pears here. I've actually never tried these before, and neither have my kids, so that's going to be fun. I got some jalapeno beef bites. Please excuse the package being wet. It was from the ice pack that was in there, condensation. The teriyaki beef bites were okay. They had an extremely strong teriyaki flavor, a little bit too much for me. I'm going to try the jalapeno ones, though, because I like jalapeno. I got some Unreal dark chocolate peanut butter cups. These guys have crispy quinoa in them. And then, of course, all of my favorite things to see, gluten-free. Well, not so much gluten-free. I don't care about gluten. I eat gluten. Non-GMO, verified, fair trade, vegan, nothing artificial. 5 grams of sugar per cup. That's not that bad. For those of you, let's see, serving size is 1 peanut butter cup. So for those of you who are on a keto diet, total carbs 7 grams, dietary fiber 1, so net carbs 6 grams in one of these. So that's what? About a quarter of your carbs for the day in one of those. So if you wanted like a little chocolatey snack, one of these guys probably, shouldn't break you, so long as you're staying under your 30 or 40, depending on your age group. This is kind of cool. Me and my kids love popcorn. So this is aged Parmesan and rosemary. I love the little flavor shakers that you get in popcorn. I have a bunch in my cabinet. I wanted to try these guys just because I haven't had a Parmesan and rosemary popcorn before, but I'm totally down with the white cheddar popcorn. That's like my jam. So we're going to give these guys a try, and my kids are probably going to eat both bags, and I won't get any of it. So I have my 100% grass-fed ground beef and my ground pork right here. Of course, these guys are going to get mixed together, and I'll probably do some smoked burgers, which I talked about in my last video, and I haven't done yet, but I do promise that when that happens, you guys will get to watch it. I have some gorgeous mangoes here. These guys were on Imperfect for scarring, as you can see right there. Discoloration a little bit. They are underripe. They are extremely green. That is normal this time of year. We're in September, almost mid-September now. So if you do find mangoes in the store, generally they're going to be extremely underripe. I'm gonna let these guys hang out on the counter for a couple days, get a little yellow. Then we're just gonna slice those and eat them. I have some Fever Tree premium ginger beer. By the way, for those of you that don't know, this is non-alcoholic. So I didn't have to provide my age or anything. It was totally legal to ship across state lines and all that other good stuff. Ginger beer is ginger soda, really. I have a couple things of organic apple cider. I'm super excited. I am a fall baby. Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday. I love apple cider. I love hot cocoa and tea and coffee and all that stuff, and sweaters and just being warm inside. I have a wood stove in my house, so I can't wait till I get to light that sucker up again, and I get to watch the snow fall because I do live in snow country, so every year is a white Christmas. I have a bunch of spinach right here, and for those of you who are looking at the spinach and going, oh, that's kind of wilted, I don't know if I would eat that. I'm actually going to crisp it. So what that means is I am going to take the bottoms and I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to stand it up in a bowl of cold water, and I'm going to stick it in my fridge. And all of this is going to turn back into the pretty bright green color that it should be. And it will actually stay crispy. Excuse my cat if you can hear her. She's a talker. It'll stay crispy in the fridge for about 5 days or so. So you get about 5 days to use it. So if you don't want to use it right away, or you look at it, and this works for anything like this. So cilantro, you can do it with cilantro, you can do it with basil, anything that comes on a stem like this works. So you can crisp it in your fridge. You can keep it fresh for up to 5 days. I have some nice zucchinis right here. These guys, again, were on Imperfect for scarring or imperfections. Remember, grocery stores don't like this. It's not pretty. However, nutritional value, flavor, exact same thing. Nothing different. I got a pound of potatoes. I'm going to turn these guys into chips. And the only thing I'm going to do with those, I'm going to leave the skin. I'm going to take a potato peeler. Or a mandolin. And I'm just going to run it across and take all of the skin off and just slice it super thin, salt it. Maybe I'll put some Parmesan cheese on it, chuck it into the oven and make some potato chips, homemade potato chips, which will be really nice. I have these guys right here, Almond Fit. I bought these specifically for my kids. This is a 10 pack and it's almonds, cranberries, and coconut. So it's just something for them to snack on when we get home, right before we eat dinner. It's good for them. So actually, let's take a look at the nutritional value back here too. So total carbs, 16 grams, 5 carbs of dietary fiber. So again, people who are on keto diet, this would fit right into your diet. It would give you 11 grams net carbs. It does have 7 grams of added sugar though. I have to go and see what the added sugar is in that. So there's those. I have some organic white mulberries. Really excited to these because it's almost baking season. Yay! So I'm going to put those guys into cookies or whatever. I'm making it into a pie. I haven't decided yet. It's going to go somewhere. I have some beautiful organic shiitake mushrooms. Look at these guys. These are amazing. I got 2. These are actually going to get paired with those zucchini down there. Well, maybe one's going to get paired with the zucchini. I'm going to slice them up and I'm just going to saute it all together and it's going to taste super amazing. The other shiitake mushrooms, I might actually decide to make ramen with those and just put those into ramen, or I'll make some homemade something with it. So I got these guys to try. This is the Kitchen and Love quinoa quick meal. This one is the spicy jalapeno and roasted pepper. The last one I got was a mango. The mango was a little sweet. I actually have one more and I'll do a review of that when I get a chance to. And this one as well. This one I'm hoping is going to taste better than the mango. I was not super hip on the sweet. But like I said, I'll do another review of that later. And then I have croutons, more croutons. These are only cherries, sun-dried California cherries. Again, these guys are going to be used. I'm actually probably going to make cherry oatmeal out of these. I'm going to do that in my slow cooker. And I'm going to make it one morning for breakfast for the kids and just let them go wild on it. So anyways, so again, all of my produce, all of my prepackaged stuff, my organic apple cider, which, by the way, if you want to pause and read this right here, it says that it's made using solar power, which I think is actually really cool. And it's made from nothing but organic apples. I'm an organic person. You don't have to be an organic person. They sell things that are non-organic. They sell things that are organic. They sell things, that would fit into a keto diet or a gluten-free diet, stuff like that. Whatever. It's your preference, man. It's your food, right? You can eat whatever you want to. I don't judge. So please don't judge me. So anyways, all of this lovely stuff right here, all my organics, all of my non-GMO and all of my good for the planet stuff that I feel good about putting in my house and into my kids' bodies and my bodies, all of this right here for $63.23. Sorry, you saw my little one running in the background right there. So I'm super excited to make some dishes and show you guys this week. I know I slacked last week and I apologize for that. We'll see how this goes next time. Until then, have a good one, guys. Catch you on the flip side.